Okay, let's talk Paralympics now and head over to Paris, where Great Britain's Hannah Cockroft won her 9th career Paralympic gold medal. Absolutely incredible. Our reporter Miriam Walker-Khan is with her. Good morning, Miriam.
Morning. Yeah, we're very excited to be joined by Hannah and her 2 gold medals. Hannah, 9 gold medals in total now. Does it feel different to the last few?
I think it's still just that feeling of relief. It's done. No, it's still really exciting, and I think these ones are maybe a little bit more special. Like, these are won in front of 80,000 people and a full stadium. And I've waited 12 years to have that moment again. So, yeah, last night was just absolutely incredible. That's what I've been waiting for a very long time. So, yeah, it makes these medals pretty special.
Yeah, tell us about that, because we know that London put on such a show for the Paralympics, and I guess you've kind of been craving having that feeling back. What has it been like here in Paris?
It's been absolutely incredible, the support that we've received. I think I went into London as a very naive 20-year-old. It was my first games. I completely just thought that's what a Paralympic Games was. And obviously Rio and Tokyo, well, Tokyo we weren't allowed crowds. So to get here and to get back in front of that and just feel that atmosphere and your wheels physically shaking because of the noise, I love it. That's what I would love to compete in front of, and Paris has just been everything that I wanted it to be, thankfully. You know, in my head I've known that this could be the games that could live up to London, and it's done exactly that.
And you absolutely dominate in these events. You've won golds in both the 1 and 800 for the past 3 games. Do you feel like you're just unbeatable?
No, definitely not. I was so nervous going into the 100 metres, especially because I knew Carrie, my teammate, she's such a good starter, and that's so important in the 100 metres. So I knew that if I didn't get out well, yeah, that was game over for me. Luckily, it went the right way, but yeah, I know that there are girls hot on my heels all the time. I'm always the person who's having to find the new things to do, trying to find ways to get quicker. Is there something I can change in the training or in the chair? And then every time I change something, everyone else copies it. So it's constantly about trying to find something new. So we're heading into 4 more years of doing that now. But I was a little bit more confident for the 8. I knew that I had a little bit more speed endurance than the other girls, and that I just had to get the right race in. But again, Carrie flew out the blocks. She really challenged me over that first kind of 200 metres, and then I had to put my foot down and get ahead. So, yeah, I know in the back of my mind that any girl can pull out any performance at any time, and I've just got to be ready to react to it. And thankfully, once again, it worked.
What was it that you changed during this cycle, and how important was it for you to do that?
So I've changed most things. I've got a new coach in 2022, so I'm now working with Paul Mosley. I got a new chair last year, so we changed a few things with the position. I'm using a different type of wheel, so for all the other games I used quad spokes, whereas now I'm on a full disc wheel, which has taken quite a bit of getting used to. And ultimately, it's all to make me more aerodynamic so I can move faster on the track. That's the idea. I don't know if it's working, but it worked enough for here.
It's definitely working. You've been able to watch your fiancé Nathan as well compete in the athletics, and your wedding is in 3 weeks. How on earth have you had time to plan that?
This year's been really stressful, and we're nearly there. Yeah, with a lot of support, and I think the next 3 weeks are going to be incredibly busy. I'm going to need a lot more support, but ultimately, you know, we have that ultimate prize at the end of it. We've ticked off World Championships earlier in the year. We both had a great championships. Now Paralympics, Nathan had a great games, and I did everything that I wanted to do when I came here. So now I'm just looking forward to getting back and being able to celebrate with all our family and friends.
And we know that you're someone who always uses your platform to talk about important issues, especially within para sport. You've spoken about equal prize money at these games. Why is that so crucial and important for you to use your platform here as well?
I think, you know what, I'm one of the Paralympians that sometimes gets listened to, and I think that's so important. I think, you know what, we all want prize money. I think we all want to have a financial benefit to what we do. I think the thing that I want the most out of these games, though, is just another surge in youngsters or anybody coming through and trying parasport, and for people to not take their eye off us for the next 4 years. You know, we have an incredible next 4 years coming up, World Championships, European Championships, so you know, if there's an athlete that people at home have watched and enjoyed, or a sport maybe that they've never seen before, you know, keep following it, because we don't just stop. We don't just climb into a box for the next 4 years and nap, as much as I'd love to do that right now. It's really busy and it's exciting, and there's things happening all the time. So please just continue to support it, because that's the one thing that changes everything for us. The more fans we can get behind it, the more voices we can get behind our performances, that's when things like prize money start to change and improve for us. So yeah, I just want people to watch and enjoy what we do.
And how important is this next cycle? Because 9 is very close to 10, that's double figures, and we know that you'd love to keep going and keep going. How important is that to you to go and defend your title in LA in 2028?
It's always so important. You know, I had so many people asking if Paris was going to be the end for me, and there was just no way. I love it too much, and I feel like I've still got so much I can improve on and so much I can get better at. So yeah, it's really important. You know, I think it's going to be the hardest 4 years of my life, trying to improve and find those little things that I can get better at. And there's so many young girls on my start line now, so I know they're going to improve rapidly. But I just have to keep watching my tail and do what I can, and hopefully we'll be in the same position in 4 years, but let's just see.
Well, Hannah, huge congratulations. Thank you for doing us all so proud, and go and enjoy that closing ceremony. We will have more interviews across the day here at Paralympics GB House, and then it's the end. It's really sad, Jess, isn't it?